The little girl stood in the toy store, holding back tears. Her tiny hands clutched an empty shopping bag while her eyes stayed fixed on one beautiful Barbie doll, the one she'd been dreaming of for months. Her father, a tired man with kind eyes and worn-out shoes, stood beside her, looking helpless. He reached into his pocket, counting the few crumpled bills he had left, not nearly enough. He whispered softly, "Maybe next time, sweetheart." But next time had come and gone too many times. What they didn't know was that someone else in the store was watching, someone whose single act of kindness was about to change everything. Before we dive into this touching story, make sure you subscribe to Kindness Lights, where real stories of hope and humanity shine bright every day. Hit the like button, share this with someone who believes in kindness, and tell us in the comments, when was the last time someone's small act of kindness made your day? It was a chilly Saturday morning in Seattle. The streets were lined with early shoppers, coffee cups in hand, while holiday music played softly in the background. Inside a small toy store, Daniel, a single dad, was doing his best to make his daughter's birthday special. 8-year-old Lily had been talking about her dream doll for weeks. She wanted a Barbie dressed like a doctor, because Lily dreamed of helping people one day, just like the doctors who helped her mom before she passed away. Daniel worked long hours as a mechanic, barely keeping up with rent and groceries. Ever since his wife's illness, money had been tight. Still, he promised Lily they'd at least look at the dolls on her birthday. When they arrived at the store, Lily's eyes sparkled. There it was, the doll she'd been dreaming of, displayed right in the front row, with a pink doctor's coat and tiny stethoscope. She reached out to touch it gently, smiling wide. Daniel looked at the price tag, $65. His heart sank. That was more than what he had left after paying the bills that week. He forced a smile. "It's beautiful, sweetheart," he said softly. Lily turned to him, still smiling. "Daddy, can I have her?" He knelt down, looking into her hopeful eyes. "I'm sorry, Lily. Daddy can't afford it right now." Her face crumpled. She bit her lip, trying not to cry. The store was quiet, but the sound of her soft sobs felt louder than anything else. Daniel's chest tightened. He hated seeing her cry, hated feeling like he wasn't enough. As he held her, a woman nearby noticed what was happening. Dressed in a beige blazer, holding her phone, she had been taking photos for the store's new social media campaign. Her name was Rachel Carter, and she wasn't just any shopper, she was the CEO of the toy company that made those dolls. From a distance, she saw a father trying his best and a little girl learning the weight of life too soon. Something stirred inside her. After Daniel and Lily quietly left the store, Rachel walked up to the counter. "Can I have that doll?" "The one that little girl was holding," she said. Later that afternoon, as Daniel and Lily walked hand in hand toward the bus stop, a store employee came running out, calling, "Sir! Sir, wait!" Daniel turned around, confused. The young man handed him a small, beautifully wrapped box with a silver ribbon. "Someone left this for your daughter." Lily blinked, her eyes wide. "For me?" Daniel looked uncertain. "There must be a mistake." The clerk smiled. "No mistake, sir. She said it's for Lily. Said to tell you both that good hearts deserve good things." Lily carefully untied the ribbon and opened the box. Inside was the Barbie doctor doll, the exact one she'd wanted. Her mouth fell open, and tears filled her eyes again, but this time, they were happy ones. Daniel's throat tightened. Who gave this?" She didn't say, the clerk replied just that she wanted it to be a secret. Rachel watched from across the street, hidden behind her sunglasses. She smiled as she saw Lily hug her dad tight, whispering, "See, Daddy. I told you miracles are real." That night, Daniel posted a small thank you note online. He didn't mention names, just gratitude. He wrote, "To the stranger who gave my daughter her dream doll, thank you. You didn't just make her day, you reminded me that kindness still exists." The post went viral. Thousands of people shared it, touched by the story of a struggling father and a mysterious stranger. News outlets picked it up, and soon enough, the story reached Rachel's office inbox the next morning. She smiled, reading Daniel's heartfelt words. She didn't need credit, seeing their joy was enough. But something inside her said she could do more. A few days later, Daniel received a letter in the mail. It was from Rachel Carter, CEO of Bright Toys. She explained that she'd seen what happened and wanted to offer him a full-time position in the company's maintenance department, with better pay and benefits. Daniel couldn't believe it. He looked over at Lily, who was playing with her doll on the living room floor. He whispered, "Looks like that miracle got even bigger, sweetheart." Months later, Daniel stood outside the company's headquarters, now wearing a clean uniform and a proud smile. Lily ran up to him after school, holding her doll tight. Rachel happened to walk by, and Lily waved, not knowing she was the woman behind it all. Rachel waved back, her eyes soft. She didn't need to say anything. Sometimes kindness speaks loudest when it stays quiet. The story of Daniel and Lily became a reminder to everyone that even the smallest act of kindness can ripple further than you'll ever know. A single gift, a single choice to care, can change someone's life forever. So the next time you see someone struggling, remember this story. Be the reason someone believes in goodness again. Because kindness doesn't just change others, it changes you, too. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe to Kindness Lights, where every story reminds us that even in a busy world, kindness still shines the brightest.